Not this time. Hey, I'm live. It's working. I'll let you know if you can, okay? I don't know. Haven't ever done this before. Right out here tonight, which is a good thing. I'm glad it's quiet because if somebody were mowing, that would be really crazy. I'm not sure how this works. This is the first time I've done a live stream. So I was testing it to see how it goes. I need to know if I can be heard okay. If anybody can tell me if you can hear me. And how does it look? I'm just using the webcam on my camera because it's what I have, or on my computer because it's what I have. So let me know if you can hear me, and then how it looks, because like I said, this is the first time I've tried this. Love to see how it goes. So it's been a while since I posted, mostly because it's been rough. It's a rough time. I don't like staying home. I don't like social distancing. I'm a social person. I like to be around people. Are we still there? Okay, I'm trying to figure out, maybe I need to go in. No, I got a good strong signal. I don't need to go in the house, I don't think. It looks like I have a strong signal. Okay, so that's where I've been. I have some great things coming up. We went to Sweetwater Music Store in Fort Wayne over the weekend, and we also went to Shipshewana Flea Market on Monday. Those are going to be a couple of really good videos that I have that I'm editing right now. Also, the giant rainstorm that we had, where we had a lake, interesting and quite fun. We scrambled to get things up off the basement floor. So, yeah, that's where we are right now and what's coming forward. How about questions? Oh, I know. We were so excited when I saw on Facebook that Shipshewana was open on Monday. I was like, we have to go because John has to work second shift. Probably. I don't think he has any vacation. So it's the only chance we had to go. So we went and we were really excited. It was really hot though. It was a very hot day to go. It was roasting. Kids did good too. I got a hat. Bought a new hat. That's all I got, I think. Elizabeth got a bracelet. So, and we saw maybe a third of it because it was pretty warm. But there was a lot of people for being just out of quarantine or just out of this shutdown or whatever you want to call it. There was a lot of people there. So, yeah, questions. How about we go with questions? Anybody have any good ones for me? Because I'd love to answer them, and it'll give me something to talk about because I don't know what else to talk about. I'm just trying this out to see how it goes. So I actually kind of like it. It's kind of fun. I feel like I'm as I talk, which is kind of creepy actually, now that I think about it. It's kind of weird. So why is my connection unstable? Can you still see me? Please answer. I don't understand why my connection is unstable because I have full Wi-Fi out here. I'm right next to the router. But yeah, for those that are just coming in, I asked for questions. What do you want to know about us? What we plan to do this summer? Different things that you want to know. We are, for those of you who don't follow my channel regularly, we're a family of 5, and we try to film our adventures. Although we haven't had very many lately due to the whole Corona thing, but I don't think I'm going to do this outside again. The bugs. Oh my goodness, right in front of my face, like, woo, bug. But yeah, so that's what we do. We do some product things where we try things, like, how we like them, and we do just, I guess, outing vlogs, shopping vlogs, a little bit of everything we do here on this channel, mix and match, and we have a lot of fun doing it. The reason I do this is for me. I have a really difficult time with anxiety and getting out there and putting myself out there in front of people to make friends. So this was a way for me to kind of break out of my shell. So I'm not doing it for profit or for money. So yeah. Actually, the pool in the next town over opened today. So I'd really like to go swimming. Um, I also would really, really, really like to go to Cedar Point. I don't think I'm going to get to go to Cedar Point this year because I am not a mask person. Um, and I have a feeling the way other theme parks are going with the requirement of masks, they may do that. And I don't think that's something I could do. So once the masks are not required, I'd love to go to Cedar Point. I think that would also make a really fun video too. So my kids are missing out on a lot this summer because they had a camp they were going to. So that was going to be a really fun trip. We were going to vlog, and we were going to go. They were going to go to Europe, and they were going to vlog it for me. They had they're going to Greece and Italy, so they're going next summer instead to Greece and Italy. But I was really excited about getting to vlog that with the video footage, but unfortunately, because of the whole Corona thing, we don't get to go. But or they don't get to go. I didn't get to go anyway. They're luckier than me, but yeah, I'd say Cedar Point and swimming. Go to the mall. We went to the mall. This is going to be on the video that I uploaded when we go to the music store in Fort Wayne. But we went to the mall, and there was not a lot of people there. Well, yeah, there wasn't really a lot of people, and I'd say 50% of the people were wearing masks, and I would say that 35% of the stores were open. So I would like to go shopping, like a normal experience of shopping. That's one thing about Shipshewana too. That'll also be in the video about Shipshewana is it felt normal. I would say maybe 5% of the people were wearing masks, maybe 5, and people were just friendly and polite and kind. It was like a normal experience. I would be so excited to go to Europe. The trips are going on is Scotland and Ireland, and I really want to go on that one with my youngest. So I'm just praying that God shows us a way to do that. Give me just a moment. Samuel, come here a second. So yeah, I'm praying for a way to be able to go on that Scotland and Ireland trip because that is on my bucket list. I need extension cord pulled out and the charger for my computer. I didn't realize the battery was almost dead. I think Dad brought it, plugged it in over a piano and brought it this way before. So live video, what are you gonna do, right? Yeah, so our summer has been kind of, now we're just basically home all summer. I am only working right now 2 days a week. Library is not open full time. We're actually not open to the public at all. We're just doing curbside pickup. And then when we do open to the public, it's going to be very minimal access to the library. So I'm not working at the library very much. I'm doing work from home. We've started a YouTube channel for the library, which is exciting. I'm excited to link some of those videos across once we get them up and going. So we're going to have some virtual programming from the library I work at. Any more questions? I love questions. Yay, questions. I'm waiting on my charger so I can plug my computer in. Hopefully it doesn't die before I get it. I'm not quite sure where the extension cord is, so hopefully he finds it. I probably should have done this inside, but I love it out here. It's a beautiful, beautiful night. Beautiful night. Gorgeous. Gorgeous night. I know there's people out here watching. Any questions? Dad had it the other day. I don't know. He used it for the weed eater, so it's not on the floor in there, like right by the plug, by the wall, by the piano, basement, out back. Those are the 3 choices I can think of. Oh, I guess if this disconnects, we're gonna say goodbye, but I don't want to because I'm enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. So, it's hot. Now today has been the perfect day. It rained a little bit this morning, and now it's just nice and cool and ready to go. I'm just going to check something here really quick. Okay. So, what's your favorite thing to do for date night? That is a great question. My husband and I have a really hard time with date night. Every time we're like, let's go on a date, let's do something different. And it seems like every time we end up going to dinner, like we want to do something different, but no, dinner, movie. I don't know what. We just can never think of anything else to do, apparently. We really like to go to antique stores. And we also really like, that as far as it goes, I should have enough cord. We like to go to antique stores, and we also like garage sales, yard sales, flea markets, things like that. But if you have creative ideas for date night, that would be fabulous, because we always end up, because we're not rich, so we can't do like tons of like really expensive things. And just a second to get this computer. Sorry if you see my trash can back there. There we go. That's way better. Okay. Oh, and my picture looks bright. Favorite antique store. We love to shop in Blissfield. Blissfield is in Michigan, and they have several antique stores there that kind of they all mush together. Like you can go from one to another. That is actually our favorite place to go antiquing. We also really like the Antique Mall in Archibald, Ohio. That's another really good one that we really like. But I'd say Blissfield. We have a really cool. If you ever go there, you need to eat at Coney Island, and you need to go into the candy store. They have all this old-fashioned candy. It's amazing. But I thought I saw my kid, but I didn't. It's somebody else's kid. Yeah, those would probably be my favorites. Archibald Antique Mall and Blissfield, Michigan. And they have like 3 or 4 or 5. They have this one store. I don't even know what it's called. It's like this tall old building, and it's got at least 5 different stores within the same building. Like you walk from one to the other. Don't know what it's called. There are just 5 different stores in the same building. Like you got to make sure you pay the right person for your thing. If you walk up to the wrong person, they'll tell you, "Sorry, that's not mine. You gotta go over there." So, yeah. And there's one where you go from one antique store, and then when you get to the next one, you have to go through the restaurant to get to the next one. So they want to feed you in between. Excuse me. So they want to feed you in between. Apparently, I don't know, but um, yeah. Date night. I would love ideas. So if anybody watches this later and knows ideas for date night, hook me up for date nights, because yeah, we're not poor, but we're not rich either. So yeah, we did. Oh, speaking of money, we did wait quite a while for our unemployment money to come in, but it did finally come in. State of Ohio had a hard time with that, but my husband is also now back to work, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. That's happened through this, and I have just really had an emotionally rough time. I've been crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and crying. And now Wednesday was my kid's last day of school, and I officially have my oldest is officially a senior, and my youngest is officially a freshman. And I'm just sad. I'm getting old. My kids are growing up. I don't want that. Hopefully, it keeps saying connection unstable, but I don't understand why it's saying that. Hold on. Is it back? Okay, it looks like it's back now. I don't know why it keeps saying connection unstable, because I have full Wi-Fi out here. I don't know. But lawnmower. We have somebody who mows our lawn for us. We don't mow our own lawn. We have a really big yard. Probably the length of a football field-ish, maybe a little bit shorter. So we have a really long yard and a broken push mower. I found a thing called Date Night Box, and they email you different ideas for date nights. Oh, I'll have to look into that. That looks like a good idea. Yeah. So, have you all heard of these wine groups where people are on Facebook and they're delivering like baskets to people of wine? I got two. I was so excited um, to get a basket of goodies on my porch. It's so fun. Like you just open your door and oh look, it's goodies. I got candy and chocolate and wine and yum. And the last basket had socks in it. Those socks were so cool. Love them. So I went ahead and did a few myself, pay it forward a bit. That was a lot of fun. That's just fun, just to bless somebody, take them a basket of stuff and be like, here you go. God bless you. You know, we went to one house in Michigan, and Michigan's technically shut down, so we broke the law. We lived like 5 miles from Michigan, like not even that far. I don't think. Maybe it's 4. Like skip over the border, but our friends live in Michigan, so we decided we wanted to bless them with a basket, and we filled this whole laundry basket like full of stuff. We had outdoor toys and board games and snacks and goodies and all sorts of stuff. And we were like, we're gonna surprise them. We're just gonna leave it on the porch and we're gonna go. So my husband carries up the porch because we filled it. We filled it like full. It was heavy. So my husband carries it up. He's back to the car and so I don't understand. Okay, yeah, we got caught. They caught us. So we stood in their driveway and talked for a while. But yeah, we got caught. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. They were excited to get their basket too. Their kids were like, "Mom, you have awesome friends," and yeah, they were really excited. Oh, that's Becca. Becca, you can come say hi. Don't sit too hard on the swing. Becca's gonna say hi. Say hello. Hi, everybody. Back into the orthodontist. Their appointment was supposed to be in March, and we got in last week, so they finally got their braces all tightened up and ready to go for the next round. Go put your bands in. It's okay. The sun's starting to shine pretty bright right here. Woo! You can see that whoosh washed out. That's okay. Yeah, the baskets are so much fun. I love them all. I did another one today, except I called the person and I gave it to them personally because she wasn't home and there was stuff there that needed to be cold. So I dropped it off at her workplace for her so she could put the stuff in the refrigerator. But I think that we're at about 20 minutes ish. So I don't know how long is okay. That's the question. Does YouTube limit how long you're live? This honestly is the first time I've ever done it, so I don't know that answer. But hopefully I'm interesting. Am I interesting? Comment. Let me know if I'm interesting because maybe I'm just talking to myself and I think I'm interesting. I don't know. Who knows? I have 3 watchers right now. Yeah, I have a whole 3. Hey, but 3 is more than 0, right? Is the cat inside? My cat. Okay, so we've been leaving the door open when we come outside, and the cat keeps coming out, and she's eating the grass, and that's not good because when she eats the grass, then she gets sick. Thank you for finding me hilarious and interesting. I try. That's my goal. My goal is to put a smile on people's faces because there's a lot of drama and laugh. Makes life way better, right? So I let Elizabeth go to a friend's house today, and she actually was delivering her own little goodie basket. She's like, I want to give somebody a blessing basket. So she made a friend a basket and she walked it down to their house and she texted me about 5 minutes later after can I stay here for dinner? So I let her stay there for dinner. I am so ready to be done with all of this. So excited to go to church, see people kind of. Yeah. So any more questions before I end this? Or do you have any suggestions? What did we have for dinner? I made a meatloaf and it was the worst meatloaf I've ever made in my life. I'm not joking you. Okay, so we bought this hamburger. Okay, this is a story. Story time. We bought a hamburger yesterday from the store that was like, it was bad the next day. So today was the last day you could use it. So it was like $6 for 2 pounds of hamburger, which right now $6 for 2 pounds of hamburger is really good. So I bought these 2 packages of hamburger, and I went to mix my meatloaf with my hands. So one of my kids, I said, you need to dump some more oatmeal in here, but just a little bit at a time. Becca takes the oatmeal, and literally, I bet probably a cup and a half of oatmeal go into this meatloaf. So we really had oat loaf, not meatloaf. But and the seasoning wasn't very good either. Like, it was really bland. So we had to put ketchup on it. It was bad. Like, normally I make really good meatloaf, but this meatloaf was awful. I wouldn't eat it again. John will probably eat it, and he'll probably say, "This is really good," because that's what he does. He eats my food and says, "It's really good," and then I really think it looks good. And then there's those times when he's honest, and he's like, "Oh, that wasn't the best thing you've ever made." Do you want to hear another story? Oh my goodness, I have another story. Okay, so I work at a library. It's a public library, and I have this dress that I just love. It's this flowy dress with pockets, but it's a high dress that comes almost all the way up to my chest, and so it makes me look a little thicker. Is thicker the right word? I don't know. Maybe thicker. I don't know. So I wore this dress to work for the first time, and my husband didn't see me get ready to work. He comes into work, and literally the first thing he says to me is, "That is the ugliest dress I have ever seen you wear." In the library, in front of all of my coworkers. I mean, they still talk about it like all the time. They're like, "I haven't seen you wear your favorite dress again." Like, I was gonna wear that dress. Like, I loved that dress so much, and I haven't worn it since because he said that was the ugliest dress he'd ever seen you wear. Yeah. So sometimes he just can't keep it in his honest thoughts. But yeah, meatloaf. We had meatloaf for dinner. Not that the dress had anything to do with the meatloaf or yeah. I don't know. That's just who I am. So yeah, it was great. My coworkers still talk about it today. Hmm. There was something that he had said to me one time, um, and they're like, "Oh, it's just like the dress." I'm like, I don't want to talk about the dress anymore. Hi, Rebecca. Hi. Find your sunglasses, huh? I gotta wear makeup next time I do this. What do you think? You think I look pale? Like, if you look in the camera, it's like white. Do you know what the most exciting thing that happened this week, other than going to Shipshewana on Monday, because that was really cool? Have I been reading anything good during quarantine? Um, you would think as a librarian that I read a lot. I don't. Um, I actually read more before I became a librarian. I read the Hawaiian Quilt and the Hawaiian Discovery by Wanda Brunstetter, because the Hawaiian Quilt was going to be our book discussion for my first inspirational book discussion at the library, which never happened because of Corona. But so I read that one, and then it was so good I had to get the sequel. And the third one doesn't. So I read the Hawaiian Quilt and Hawaiian Discovery. They were really good. That's if you like Amish fiction, which is what I like to read. And then I've also started reading Girl Wash Your Face. Really like that book too. But the problem with that is it's kind of talking to me. So I keep putting it down because I don't want to be convicted. So I'll read a couple pages and be like, okay, I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I've been reading. I yeah, I really like Wanda Brunstetter. She's one of my favorites. I read a lot of her. I hope that we can get things back to normal at the library and have people in programs again. That would be fun and good. This video is like 30 minutes long already. But it's fun. I just like talking. Maybe we'll have to do, what is today, Friday? We'll do Friday Night Live every Friday. What do you think? Will you guys, even though there's only 3 of you, will you come to my Friday Night Live every Friday, 6:30? Because I'll do it. It'd be fun. So be looking for tomorrow. I'm a mess too, Becky. I am a mess too. I'm telling you. It's awful. I am going to be uploading the rain video about the giant rain lake in my backyard tomorrow. And then Sunday or Monday, our trip to Sweetwater. And then I'll probably wait a day in between, and then I have the trip to Shawana. So I have 3 videos to upload this week. So be watching for them. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and all that kind of good stuff. And we will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching with me. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed answering your questions, and we'll do it again next Friday. Bye. Bye. I don't know how to turn. Okay, so now here it is. I need to figure out. Oh, end stream. Okay, because this is the first time I've done it. So
It's right there. It's a big button.
I know. I see it.